Howdy ho! This is my comic pull list for January 11th, 2017. Starting off this week with DC and Batgirl in Birds of Prey number 6. So after learning Finissa's shocking true identity, Huntress and Canary chase her down. But with this new knowledge, will Huntress be able to do what needs to be done, or will she join with their quarry? Now this title continues to surprise me with just how good it is. I know I brag on the Benson sisters almost every time I talk about this comic, but they deserve it. This is a great title, and if you're not reading it, you should be. Not only is it well written, it's got well developed, strong female characters, but you know, it's more than just a feminist comic, it's a great comic, full stop. Hello. Moving on to The Flash number 14. So, while he continues to date Iris, meanwhile his alter ego, The Flash, continues to search for the rogues who mysteriously disappeared after the Speed Force storm. Not a lot really happens in this issue, but it does set up the new story arc pretty well. This issue also sees the return of Italian artist Carmine Di Giandomenico, who's been my favorite artist on this title, and not just because his name is fun to say, Carmine Di Giandomenico. I really dig his style, nice, clean, crisp lines with lots of detail. Hopefully he'll stick around for another few issues. Next up, it's Lost Boys number 4. So Sammy and the Believer head into battle in an attempt to save, well, everyone, while the Blood Bells prepare to raise the Mothers, an ancient sect of ultra-powerful vampires. There were a few comedic moments in this issue that made me chuckle, but overall I'm really still not liking it. The storyline still hasn't managed to hook me, and Scott Godlewski's artwork, can we talk? This is Sam. This is not Sam. Sam, not Sam, Sam. Everybody freaking looks alike. Several times I've had to go back and reread something because I thought a different character was speaking. Oh well, there are only 2 issues to go, so I'm gonna tough it out. Moving on to Scooby Apocalypse number 9. The gang holds up in a quiet neighborhood to rest and regroup, but Velma has more in her mind than just food and a bed. This was a good issue. Not as much fighting between Daphne and Velma, thankfully, and there's a mini issue of Scrappy's adventures at the end. And my last from DC, it's Wonder Woman number 4. Diana battles Ares as the War God's plans come to light, and Steve Trevor manages to once again lose his shirt. This was the end of the year 1 story arc, and things get tied up pretty well. Scott Rucka has been doing an excellent job on this title. I really like how he's fleshing out all of the characters. Not just Diane and Steve, but Etta and Minerva also. This is starting to become one of my favorite titles. Next from Image is Outcast number 24. So Kyle leaves to check on Allison and his daughter Amber. Meanwhile, the Reverend grills Sydney. Another good issue as usual. You know this one, slow but steady. Next from Marvel, it's Star Wars Poe Dameron number 10. In the last issue, Poe and C-3PO got captured while trying to rescue one of 3PO's droid informants on the hostile planet of Kadak. This is another good issue. We get more of Terex's backstory, which is really getting quite interesting. I really like how Charles Soule is turning him into quite the badass. Next from Titan, it's Sherlock, the Blind Banker number 1. This is an adaptation of the first season episode of the same name. I've been having a Sherlock marathon to get caught up on this current season, so I thought I'd give the comic a try. Nope, couldn't get past the 3rd page. This comic is done manga style. Not only is it read right to left, which in itself wouldn't really bother me, but it's manga. I don't enjoy the style of manga. You know, it's overly simplistic, where everyone, male or female, seems overtly feminine. I just don't care for it. So needless to say, I won't be getting more of this title. Next is Doctor Who, the 3rd Doctor, number 4. We learn more about the main villain's backstory as the Doctor and Unit pursue the alien nanomachines. This was an okay issue with a pretty good ending. I think the next issue is the last issue, so it looks like it's shaping up to be a good one. Next is Doctor Who, the 12th Doctor, Year 2, number 13. The Doctor and Julie confront the Archduke as he enacts his invasion plan. This was an okay conclusion of this story arc. I'm not sure I like the new companion, but time, no pun intended, will tell. I also got Doctor Who, the 11th Doctor, Year 3, number 1, which I'm still way behind on. And Doctor Who, the 10th Doctor, Year 3, number 1. Which I'm an issue behind on. So I plan on being caught up on that one at least by the next issue. So that's it for this week's list. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you later.